Worth $4.5 billion, one of the youngest male billionaires in the world is a man by the name of Gustav Magnar Witzoe. He claims to be a regular man, although his father gave him a fishing empire as a gift. He is a fitness fanatic, lives a life of absolute luxury, loves dogs, invests in startup businesses, and is unattached. Here is everything about him, so let's start. Many people have been raised to think life is unfair. It does not give you everything you want. If it makes you appear attractive, it will only make you impoverished. If you have the means to support yourself, you're not exactly a sight for sore eyes. The initial assertion is refuted by Gustav Magnar Witzoe, heir to the Norwegian salmon dynasty and one of the world's youngest billionaires. He is also the antithesis of the statement. He is relatively young, absolutely stunning, immensely wealthy, and shockingly self-assured for someone his age. On his social media accounts, the model, investor, and heir, who is 29 years old, do not hesitate to talk about the lowly beginnings or to show off his present glory days. We investigate more to find out what kind of person this individual is. Is there more to him than his good looks and charming personality? Early years in Norway. Witzoe was born on February 8, 1993, on the Norwegian island of Frøya, which is located in the country of Trøndelag. His parents, Gustav and Oddny Witzoe, were his parents. Gustav was raised in a modest household, with his mother trolling away as a caregiver and his father striving to succeed in the business world, which he eventually did. Gustav's senior establishment SalMar, which has since grown to become one of the world's most significant producers of farmed salmon, with operations spanning Asia, the United States of America, Canada, the Russian Federation, and Norway. However, despite the success of the business, the Witzoes did not retreat their only child in an excessively indulgent manner. Gustav disclosed that he did not attend university but spent the previous 2 years gaining experience working on salmon farms. Instead of assuming the manager position, he joined the family firm and worked as a milker at one of SalMar's fish farms in Frøya. In an interview with The Telegraph, he shared his thoughts, saying, "Perhaps it would have been different if I'd grown up with the money, but since we didn't know when I was a kid, I'm pleased about that. I was your typical down-to-earth family, and I believe those qualities I'll be able to carry with me wherever I go." The lavish life of Gustav. The modest billionaire insists that his life is rather typical, but evidence from his Instagram feed suggests otherwise. The health nut who goes to the gym 9 times per week does not feel embarrassed to post pictures of his model-worthy physique on Instagram, even if the days of drinking and partying are behind him. Many pictures show the ambitious model traveling worldwide, including the palaces of Paris, Lake Como, Venice, the deserts of Dubai, and other places. In addition, Gustav has provided views of his luxurious modes of transportation, such as a Porsche, a private plane, and the classic Aston Martin that belonged to his father. The avid traveler is a dog lover. A man is said to be good if he loves his dog. If a dog likes a guy, it means that the man is a decent person. If one is to believe this proverb, Witzoe most certainly is. Richie Rich is so devoted to his beloved Staffordshire Bull Terrier, Arrow Witzoe, that he even has an Instagram account that is only for his canine companion. The companionship is adorable, from celebrating Christmas and going on trips to hanging out with his doggo and doing nothing. Gustav became a billionaire before he turned 30 with SalMar ASA. Observing how drastically one day may alter a person's life is fascinating. A young man in his teens has amassed a staggering fortune of $4.5 billion, making him one of the wealthiest persons on the face of the earth. When the young model's father, Gustav, sold a 47% stake in SalMar ASA, it generated a commotion in the industry. As a strategy to reduce the size of the inheritance tax payment that would have been owed, Junior Gustav was given nearly half of the stock in the Norwegian fish farming company SalMar. Although Gustav is the owner of one of the largest fishing corporations in the world, he does not allow his success to make him arrogant and admits that he does not follow SalMar daily. To this day, he views the family riches as his father's company and does not consider himself entitled to any of it. During an interview with the Norwegian newspaper Dagbladet, he explained, "You can't just expect to be the head of such a large large organization, you are going to have to get used to it. If there are multiple applicants, the position must go to the person who submitted the most vital application. There is much at stake here, including essential considerations, values, and jobs. That, by the way, is the strong shoulder we discussed previously. Her modeling career and her investments in startups. Gustav firmly believes you must plot your plan and labor diligently to reach your destination. He got his start in the modeling industry thanks to the encouragement of a friend who got him into Idol Looks and Next Models worldwide. Gustav has reportedly been featured in publications such as Elle and The Telegraph. As shown by his Instagram account, Gustav Magnar Witzoe is the epitome of a man who possesses both physical and mental prowess. He parlays his good looks into a successful career as a model while investing his brain power in new ventures competing with Snapchat, such as the Norwegian app Gobi and the hospitality service Airbnb Key Butler. The Norwegian investor provides funding for these startup businesses. Through his company, Wiki Capital is interested in collaborating with Norway's most promising young tech professionals. The philanthropist once had contact with the law. Gustav's run-in with the law during the end of his high school career put an end to the claims that his life was picture perfect. The arrest was made after the man with the remarkable appearance overtook another car as it was traveling at 180 kilometers per hour in a zone where the speed limit was 60 kilometers per hour. The man who appeared to be the perfect Prince Charming was once 19 years old when he made a mistake that landed him in jail for 2 weeks. It's human to make mistakes, but it takes a genius like Gustav Witzoe to improve. The philanthropist runs a charitable foundation called the W Initiative, which is dedicated to improving the lives of children by supporting their educational and medical needs. Over 4,000 children in Uganda are expected to benefit from the organization's efforts to improve their access to sanitary water and sanitation services. He currently has a wealth of $4.5 billion to rely on, and he has ambitious plans for the future, making him a billionaire to keep an eye on in the coming days. Here are some quick facts about the young billionaire from Norway, Gustav Magnar Witzoe. He is a male model. The modeling agencies Next Models Worldwide and Team Models both represent Gustav as a professional model. He is constantly photographed looking dapper in designer clothes, although his fashion fame is frequently overshadowed by the fact that he is highly wealthy. For the time being, Gustav is only known as an Instagram model, but his popularity is rapidly growing. He is covered in tattoos. Gustav is one tatted-up man. His entire left arm is covered in the highest quality intricate black and gray inkwork. On his left arm, against a cloudy and starry night sky, has depictions of his parents in the role of angels. "My two heroes" is what is written in the caption. In addition to that, he is focusing on his right arm. In addition, Gustav has a magnificent tiger with black and gray stripes on his breasts. Gustav has spent time in jail. Gustav was 19 years old when he was caught speeding while out for a drive. He was going 116 kilometers in a 60-kilometer zone. Because of his need for speed, he went to jail for 2 weeks. Gustav said that at least one other inmate tried to get money from him while in jail. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, click the like and bell buttons. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.